To pay the rent, I put a homeless man's money all into my designer bag. Please give me my money back. I haven't eaten for a day. HMPH, can't you just ask for more? Anyway, your money was obtained without effort. After saying that, I threw the empty can at his head. But just as I was about to leave, a luxury car suddenly stopped next to me. Hollow Square, Daisy? What are you doing in this dirty alley? Is that beggar your friend? That one. This despicable homeless man just tried to rob me. The beggar hurriedly denied it. But Laura's boyfriend grabbed him by the collar and threatened to call the police to arrest him. Darling, let's go have lunch together. The air here is too polluted. We can disinfect with champagne. I happily agreed. Because I can't afford to eat right now. Laura took me to a fancy restaurant. I haven't eaten in a place like this for a long time. Aren't you a millionaire? Why go to that kind of slum? What about your rich boyfriend? But what Laura doesn't know is that my wealthy second-generation boyfriend dumped me a long time ago, and the change I stole from a homeless man is all I have left. My boyfriend has been very busy lately. After all, running a business empire isn't easy. Do you have time today? Our family is throwing a big party. There are many wealthy people coming tonight. I need to go get ready. Bring your boyfriend too. I felt a rush of joy at the thought of seeing him tonight. Maybe I can meet my true love there. Have you ever fantasized about a romantic journey full of surprises? In the world of Momo, love never waits. The bravery of pursuing men. Real name verification for safety assurance. Heart-pounding moments matched in 3 seconds. All of this is in Momo. Come and give it a try. Just as I was about to leave, the waiter stopped me. Ma'am, you haven't paid yet. Will you be paying by card or cash? I suddenly broke out in a cold sweat. The money I got from the homeless man wasn't enough to cover the bill. The waiter's attitude immediately turned cold. HMPH. In the end, I was punished for dining and dashing, volunteering in the community. At that moment, I ran into an acquaintance. I hurriedly pulled down my hat, pretending not to see him. You, aren't you the wealthy lady who stole my money? I didn't expect him to recognize me at a glance. Looking at his resolute features, a brilliant idea suddenly popped into my mind. If you can pretend to be my boyfriend, I'll let you kiss me. Plus, I'll pay you. I don't know if he was attracted to my beauty or my money. Anyway, he agreed. This guy just walked in and saw the bill on my table. You actually owe this much debt. Do you really have the money to pay me? That's none of your business. Hurry up and take a shower. I pushed the homeless guy into the bathroom to avoid being exposed. I had to make him smell nice first. Half an hour later, when he came out of the shower, I was shocked. My jaw almost dropped. I didn't expect him to look so handsome after washing up. Those strong arms and sexy abs made me blush. My face was as red as a ripe apple. What are you touching? We need to go to the party now, not the bedroom. So where are my clothes? You can't expect me to go wrapped in a towel, right? You're not going to make me go wrapped in a towel, are you? I yanked his bathrobe off in one go. After satisfying my visual cravings, I took out a suit directly. This is borrowed from a friend. That evening, we smoothly arrived at Laura's party. We looked just like real high society people. I was drooling over the exquisite food in front of me. I have to do well tonight. A good meal is too extravagant. The food here could feed how many homeless people? At that moment, I felt incredibly awkward. Fortunately, no one nearby heard. Just then, Laura walked over. Daisy, is this your rich boyfriend? Wait, are you John? Weren't you supposed to be in a trash can? He immediately had the security throw John out. I was so scared that I didn't know what to do. Let me take a guess. It must be that your boyfriend dumped you, right? I'm not as useless as you. A man feels secure only when his money is in his own hands. Why don't you get lost already? Don't ruin my party. In the end, I was also kicked out by the security. How does Laura know you? Because he is my ex-husband. It turns out John was once a billionaire. Laura dumped him after draining all his money. I didn't expect John to have such a fate. I wanted to reach out and comfort him, but he just dodged away. You're just as much a gold digger as he is. I won't trip over the same thing twice. After returning home, I felt a wave of frustration. The landlord gave me a day to move out of the apartment. I have nothing left now. My wealthy friends all ignored me as well. It turns out, all our friendships were built on money. What are you here for? Are you here to rob me again? No, I'm here to apologize and return your money. Really? Can someone like you really change? Then prove it to me. John handed me a flyer. It was actually a job advertisement for a restaurant server. I can't do this. I've never had a job before. If my friends see this, they will definitely laugh at me. What's so shameful about earning money with my own hands? Those gold diggers who only think about getting something for nothing are the ones who are truly shameful. In the end, I successfully got the job as a server at this restaurant. At first, I struggled to adapt, but after I received a tip from a customer, my confidence grew. This was my first time earning money through my own labor. It turns out that earning money with my own hands is so fulfilling. But just as I was about to finish my shift, an unexpected guest walked in. At first, I thought it was just a rumor. I didn't expect you actually became a server. Where is your beloved John? Is he rummaging through the trash for your dinner? I didn't dare to retort at all. I forced myself to endure this humiliation, because I was afraid of losing this job. Just then, John suddenly walked in. Leave here immediately. Otherwise, I'll have security throw you out. Are you out of your mind? Just because you're a homeless man? I'll show you whether security is throwing you out or me. What Laura didn't expect from security was, they actually threw Laura out. I was stunned. I asked John what was going on. I'm actually the owner of this restaurant. The reason I dressed as a beggar was to find a kind woman who isn't materialistic to marry. You passed my test. John suddenly looked at me affectionately. I actually had feelings for him too, but I still felt like I was being fooled. None of you rich people are any good. Sigh, Laura and I are actually your experiments, right? I'm quitting. A few days later, I was at another restaurant. I found a job as a waitress. I threw a party with my first paycheck. I knew many gold diggers would flock to it. I not only wanted to make some money from it, I also wanted to humiliate Laura, because I heard she got dumped. She definitely wouldn't miss this chance to snag a rich husband. When Laura arrived here, I had the security throw her out immediately. I vented my anger thoroughly. A few months later, a wealthy boss rented out the entire restaurant to propose to his girlfriend, and he specifically requested me to serve him. But what I didn't expect was that this mysterious boss was actually John, and this restaurant was actually his property. He even played my VCR on the big screen. It was my video from the past few months about helping the homeless. He had actually recorded it all. I never expected that the person he proposed to would be me. Your kindness deeply moved me. Daisy, can you give me a chance to hold your hand?